I guess because we have honors convocation on for Tuesday, I think, actually. Have you heard of that? Are you on?
Convocation.
Yeah, I think. Are you a freshman?
Yeah.
It says freshmen have to go. So.
I'm about to join the honors program too.
Okay. So we're going to dress up again. You remember that other day that we dressed up and like.
Everybody has suits on.
Yes. Well, it might even be the weird like clown suits we have with
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
The hat.
It's on Tuesday.
It is on Tuesday, so right during this class, they're like, everybody cancel classes again. So maybe I'll just do this PowerPoint quick and then you can go because, oh yeah, can you plug one of these things into your computer too?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, you can actually go right ahead. We already got Tiona Wiggins on, so.
Is that working for you?
Where'd you do yours at? Was it over in?
I did it at Walmart.
That's a good one to do, actually. Let me grab my coffee too while you get set up. I actually have a sign sheet.
Start.
Okay. We can get it. Were you able to get it to?
Yeah, it's plugged up, but it's like.
Let's see here. Sometimes it's like it'll get on there here. But you could also email it to me if that's easy. Like if you just wanted to present off of mine, I could set you up.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then if you have a Wi-Fi signal, either email or did you put it into
D2L? It is in D2L.
I could open on D2L.
Yep, it should be there.
Okay, let's just do that. Field observation PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Cool. And then how do you spell your full name?
Tyler Robinson, TYLE.
Okay. And you want help with your second slide, which is fine. All right. Hello, Tiona. Hello, Erica, and hello, Lyric. Oops, it says. Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Cool. You can
How
even
do you-
download probably, yeah, like either print it or download it, whichever's the. Now you just need to help with the slide on the.
Yeah, but triple communication.
Huh?
Like, what do I go there? What do I?
So like, what city did you grow up in? Oh yeah, Flint, Michigan. Was it more inner city or rural, like country with corn and, or both?
If you have both, I was sort of both.
Okay, so like, are people different how they communicate here? Where they're like, they sound like country, Appalachian, or so really just if they're, I guess it's hitting in are different communication styles where it's like
Listen, Chuck.
people around here talked.
I just pulled up the slideshow and it took me over here on the computer.
Does it at least go this way? Oh, look at that.
Oh, does it at least go?
Now, you probably can go left or right. There you
Yeah,
go.
There you go.
I don't know why it goes into presentation mode. That at least you can see it though. It's on the video. You can see it too. So, all right. If you want to, does that answer your question? Take notes on his while he's presenting.
Well, this is my slideshow My name is Tyler Robinson. I ended up doing my project on Walmart, and this is my experience. From my experience, since we were Black students or people of color, we receive more attention than others in different places, especially grocery stores like Walmart. I have experienced this firsthand when I was at the grocery shopping and I was checking out at the self-checkout. The worker came by my register when there were 5 other Caucasian people checking out, just to check my receipt to check if I was stealing because I had more groceries than others. This is a prejudice act in my eyes because I proceeded to check my receipt and did not, and nobody else got checked. So I feel like there's 5, 6 other people. Why are you only coming to check my receipt?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody else got checked.
Because they usually have 6 checkout areas. Okay. Yep.
Things I see at Walmart: unnecessary receipt checks to people of color, following people of color around the store, aggressive talking toward customers, watching the Black people. I'm sorry, people of color customers closely to see what all is scanned and not. Customer service is not the same in terms of asking people of color if they need help. And I just feel like as a society, we have to change that. And I feel like if you are prejudiced toward a certain color, you should not be working in the grocery stores, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a little video of it happening firsthand.
Oh, good. At least the manager's holding them accountable.
I'll turn this into corporate.
Right there.
Yeah, this Walmart
You
right
turn
here.
me into corporate.
This Walmart. Yeah.
Because unless you
I
spend
see
money,
it.
we don't need.
Oh, I'm not spending money because I'm black.
What do we do?
Because I'm black.
I had to change the because they think Walmart is a playground.
What did I do? Hold on, let me say this. What did I do to make this a playground, man? What have I done to make this a
Come in
playground?
and browse and backpacks. I asked them.
And did we have a problem?
You can't assume.
No, let her talk. Let her compare herself.
I will not have him treating me like that. If you don't stand up, you've got severe answer to. So you take care of him.
No,
Mary, I'll
okay.
take care of you.
Wow.
No,
Oh, this
you got
is
serious answer to.
Wow.
He
Let her talk.
will not treat me like that.
No, I'm the customer. You the worker.
That money there.
I'm the customer. I got money. More money than you make. What you talking about? What you want to take it?
I'm just going to find
Oh,
out.
now I'm a customer.
You're more than welcome to.
He's funny.
Drug money.
Which one's the manager? The big chip?
Yeah, though.
Okay.
Now I sell drugs.
She said drug money. It's a long video though. It's like
It's fine. I mean, it's good that the manager's at least hearing them out and saying, like it sucks that the one lady had people do bad shit, but that doesn't mean that everybody's doing bad shit. And it doesn't matter what color their skin is, you can still do bad shit.
And you did
Yeah,
like
true.
when I came up to you and said, can I tell
You don't come up to me.
I ask everybody all the time, can I help you find something?
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
I said, don't talk to me like that. You don't come up to me with attitude. I'm a customer. You have no reason to be talking to me right now.
You're gonna answer to this. You're not backing me up.
Oh, is she video recording now?
That's a employee who argues with customers. You don't do that. It's not right.
You tell me. Mary, I need you to walk away now.
Which city do you think this was?
Wow, even
I think it was Indy.
Indiana.
Yeah, I want to say it was Indiana.
Okay.
I guarantee I never attacked you, Mary.
Well, hopefully they gave her some training, you know what I mean?
What in the world is the mouse?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I can't find it.
I know, it's weird to do the sometimes it goes over here.
And then you have to go like back to the.
Oh, I see it on now.
I'll see if we can. Is it a lot more?
Just do that.
Huh. I wonder if it will maximize it here anyway, though. Is it like, I guess it'll show me here.
Thank you, God.
So is the manager now following her?
Yeah.
So we're actually addressing some of it that there needs to be like training.
You guys
Yeah,
have-
that's put that in my last.
Right, okay.
Probably if you just click on your presentation, it'll take it over. Yeah, anywhere.
Click it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Presentation mode is weird.
Let's try. It might have to be like the right side.
There you go. And here's my solutions. Like you said, go through a diversity training, serious punishments for false accusations, introducing blind test examinations to gather bias information toward people of color. And I feel like these three are like very important because it hit on all parts that they need to really work on. Because people of color should not be worried about going into the store feeling like they're not wanted or everybody's gonna think you're stealing.
And it's good they kept their cool because it never helps to have several people yelling and like
Be that angry person they want us to be. Can't
right. And then I was gonna say yeah, because sometimes they're doing it to get a reaction, and then when you react and act crazy, they lose. So as a social worker, the whole point of like the exercise is like knowing that we could possibly have, and I have before, every different person of every different religion, sex, creed, and everything come to us, and we need to be sure to just know our own how we grew up, our own biases, and then make sure to keep that, here and not like on the tip of our tongue where you're like, because as a social worker, you see everybody, man, woman, child, black, white, Latino, religious, Catholic, Jews, Muslim. So just knowing they had us do our diversity experience at the University of Kentucky. I went to Lexington,
Mm-hmm.
and Cincinnati's kind of a big city compared to Lexington's like very country, and it was even different for me just to see the differences in communication. But furthermore, when I lived in El Salvador and Nicaragua, I stood out like a sore thumb. There's nobody that looks like me in Nicaragua, and they, sometimes call you gringo. They always ask you for money. They expect you to have money, and I was a poor social worker, but try not to get angry about it. Like, dude, quit asking me for money just because I'm a gringo doesn't mean I have a bunch of money. So, so just knowing yourself and how you'll work with people. And are you a social work major? I always ask because I'm getting to know you guys still. So, and then which type of social work did you want to do?
Hospital social work.
That's
That's
a good
what I'm
one.
looking at right now.
Yeah, that's a good one. You get maybe even one of your internships there. So, any
Yeah.
questions? What's that?
I think I have another class with you next semester. Forget what it is. So,
Oh, probably in the summer.
when we come back.
Human behavior in the social environment,
Yeah.
right? That's usually sophomore year. So cool, perfect. All right. Well, cool. Did you want to do yours D2L or if you do it D2L? I mean, you could email it to me, but if you turn into D2L, I should be able to open it. I'll go grab my coffee. I realized the coffee wasn't in the brew. Are you good? All right. You can watch the rest on the video. Yeah, sometimes D2L is funky, but if you got a good signal, you should be able to turn it in that way.
It's not fucking. I mean, I can share it to you.
Right, yeah, I'm trying to think of the way. Did you want to send it via email or you like more of So even the,
What's that again?
just jtrout at centralstate.edu. Any questions from folks online? Just checking in. And then the hard part is spelling it. So it's JTREUT. And then let's see what comes in. This one. I'll check even if it might have hit junk. Sometimes it wants to go in a junk mail, but that would be jtrout at Central State. That's probably it. Okay. Luckily, it's not that man. It's like I would hate if you guys sent something and it didn't show up.
I'm trying to find another way to send it.
Or if it's on your computer, if you want to try to plug into here. His didn't work, but yours might work. Just plug it in. If you got it. And where did you do your observation? A restaurant or Walmart or something?
I did like, yeah.
Okay. Around here. That could be, is it the one that's right over here too? It's like on the
That's
corner.
better than me.
That would even be more country than Linden. You have a C. Let me see here. It might be. You may not have the plugin. Is yours on Google?
Yeah.
Are you able to share here? Type in for you just to
Yeah, I know. You can talk. I'll send it to you. All the
Oh, hit the J. JTRAUTHCENTRALS.edu. Okay. That should be my deal. And then, yeah, because it still hasn't come through yet. Let's see. Oh, but I see it on here. I wonder if it's our internet signal sucks. All right, that's okay. I will.
I just sent you again.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll do it from here. That's what's funny too, because I actually work off of my Macintosh, but then I grade off of here just because it's easier to. So presentation shared with field observation. Oh, then I probably will have to get access. That's always the fun part. Hopefully this, there it is. Boom, we're in. So, oh, she said it's lagging bad. Okay. The internet is bad, but we're going to have one more field presentation by Everett. Am I pronouncing it right? Okay, cool.
All right. My name is Everett Little. This is my field observation first PowerPoint. My setting is BP gas station in Xenia, Ohio, late at night.
Oh, that's scary.
All right, my experience, it was late at night around 8 or 9, and I ran into the gas station for gas. When I entered the store, it felt like all eyes were on me everywhere I went. Someone was looking. I walked up to the counter wearing a hood and a mask, so you get the idea where the overloaded attention was coming from. I'm asking for gas. I felt the sudden urge of being rushed out the door, so that's exactly what I did.
Was it before daylight savings time or after? Like, was it
before?
so like dark out still?
Yeah.
Okay, that's maybe a bunch of people asking for heroin money there too, so they're all scared already.
For the stereotypes, African American men are usually seen as threatening criminals, weapon carriers, a danger and angry, or someone who breaks the law. Different style. Where I'm from, everyone speaks the same, majority talk the same. Some of us, we even dress the same. But in Xenia, I feel like some people are seen different and have to carry themselves differently. When you're in a predominantly white society, you have to change your approach to situations.
Like you're right, the hood, like sometimes when I get pulled over, have you already been told like hands on the wheel, all that shit? Because
I know it gets serious.
They freak out, like hood off, like hands up, and I'll put like the wallet up there. So I'm just like, so.
My reaction, I believe the common stereotype of a black man entering a store and being treated with such respect to be the fact that this stereotype is well known. Society sees a black man with a hood and a mask, thinks danger or a risk of robbery. It's shown in television and movies where people of color are treated differently due to stereotypes they face. But the most common black stereotype that an African American man faces are being called a hoodlum or a gangster. And interesting points from opportunityagenda.org says outside of sports games, the representation of African Americans in popular video games drops quickly and is usually featured as gangsters or street people.
It's a good citation.
And it's my reference.
Okay, and you were also a social work major? Is that
No, I'm a psychologist.
Okay, right. So you guys are studying the same stuff. What did you want to do with your major? I always ask that because I always.
I don't know. At first, I don't know yet.
Okay, that's fine. And has somebody? You're a freshman, right?
No, I'm a sophomore.
Okay. We have the honors thing on Tuesday. I know freshmen have to go to it, but I think you guys it might be optional. So class will be over at which way are we? I guess it's all the way over that way.
And what building?
Remember when we all dressed up in like that clown suit and had to like walk down, the teacher's garb. I call it a clown suit, but just because it looks funny. Like I went to UC, so it's all red. And it is like the auditorium where they do the singing and dancing on the stage. So has anybody, one thing that's good to know, I wish somebody had told me this when I was a psychology major, is you can double major. You don't have to drop psych, but you almost study all the exact same things in social work. With social work, you can get a license at the end of your 4-year degree. Doesn't throw you off much at all. You're already studying almost the same thing. The major difference is we do field our senior year in social work. So you actually go to like a practice location, homeless shelter, kids helping kids, something of that nature for your senior year. It's a 12-hour. It's basically like a full-time job for that semester. You learn how to work. A lot of times they'll hire you and you get the chance to get a license. And if we stay accredited, you cut out a whole year of graduate school because your senior year is almost like your first year of graduate school in social work. So you only have 1 year if you want to get a master's of social work. You start in June and you finish in May. You become a master social worker and can get an independent license. So it's something to think about. You don't have to take action on it, but you can easily double major and get all that stuff done. I wish somebody told me that because I never finished with a social work bachelor's. I did a psychology bachelor's. So I had to do 2 or 3 years for my master's in social work. It took forever. It was 65 hours instead of 35 hours, which is like half. So
I remember you telling us about that, like first 2 weeks of school, how we can double major.
Right. Yeah. So something to think about. You obviously don't have to do anything. You can easily add it. We've already done the math for other people, so it's definitely doable. And because you're already done with like 45 hours, I guess you'll be done with 60 by next month.
Yeah.
Do you do any extracurriculars here?
No.
Okay. So you can easily do it, I guess, is kind of the whole point. So did you guys have any questions? Oh, they're saying they can't hear. Great. All righty. Well,
I will end it and start over the stream for